Claire, please help me.
Maddie, what's going on?
I'm at a restaurant with friends right now, but there's been a bit of trouble.
Trouble?
Yeah, I just realized I forgot my wallet when it was time to pay.
What? Seriously?
I know I had it when I left the house, but it's not in my bag. Now I can't pay and I'm in trouble. Claire, you have to come pay for me.
How much did you spend?
About $300 per person.
$300? At a restaurant?
Yeah, we came to that fancy French place I saw on TV. The food was so good, and we ended up ordering a ton of wine. So, I didn't mean to, but we went a little overboard. I tried asking my friends for help, but I still owe them money from last time, so they didn't lend me a single dollar.
Uh-huh, I see.
So please, you have to help me out. Come pay for me right now.
You're asking me this out of the blue.
We're sisters-in-law. If I don't pay, I could end up getting in real trouble, like with the police.
Wait, what?
They said if I can't pay, they might have to call the police. And you wouldn't want your sister-in-law to get in trouble, right?
I'd rather avoid that, but I'm still at work. I'm staying late to finish up some things.
Oh, that's no problem. The restaurant I'm at is really close to your office. You can stop by after work. Actually, forget your overtime. Just hurry up and come here. Also, it'd be great if you could get me a cab ride home. I had a bit too much wine and I really don't feel like taking the train home.
Wow, the nerve.
Come on, we should help each other when we're in trouble.
I don't remember you ever helping me with anything. By the way, if I cover this $300, you'll pay me back later, right?
Huh? Why would I pay you back?
Excuse me? Didn't you contact me with the intention of borrowing money?
Obviously, you're going to treat me, right? You'll give me around $300, right? I mean, come on. You're older than me and make more money, so it's no big deal.
Then I'm not coming.
What?
Figure it out yourself.
I'm telling you, I forgot my wallet and can't pay.
You left your wallet on purpose, didn't you? You were planning on someone else paying from the start.
Busted, huh?
I'm done. You're way too shameless. Bye.
What? You're so stingy, Claire. Fine. I'll just ask my brother. Hey, are you done with work yet? Hey, come on, answer the phone. I'm really in trouble right now. Please pick up.
What is it now, Maddie? I'm still at work.
Still working? You're always working, aren't you?
Just leave me alone.
You're such a corporate slave, aren't you? Poor thing.
So, what do you want? If it's not important, I'd really like to get back to work.
Wait! I'm at a karaoke place right now, but I forgot my wallet and I can't pay. I'm totally freaking out.
So
come bring me some money to pay. It's $400 in total.
Not again. Did you accidentally leave your wallet at home again?
No, that's not it at all. I'm just a bit forgetful, you know. A little silly.
Yeah, right. But isn't that a bit too much? How did you spend $400 at a karaoke place?
Well, I've been here since the afternoon. We got carried away, kept extending our time, and ordered a bunch of stuff. That's how it added up.
You must have a lot of free time. So what? Are you expecting me to cover it again?
Of course. The karaoke place is super close to your office. So come on over and bring the $400.
No, I can't.
What? Come on, this time just treat me. I'll wait until you're done with work.
Sorry, but I'm on a business trip right now.
Huh? Aren't you at your office?
Nope, I'm out of town for a business trip, so there's no way I can come to the karaoke place.
What? No way! Nobody told me you were going on a business trip.
I don't need to inform you about my schedule. By the way, your brother Ethan went on a fishing trip with some friends, so you probably won't be able to reach him anytime soon either.
Wait, what?
I know he helped you out with that restaurant bill last time, but this time, neither of us can come to your rescue.
Wait, you've got to be kidding me. I can't pay $400.
You shouldn't be spending money you don't have in the first place. And leaving your wallet at home is just ridiculous.
Why are you on a business trip at a time like this? And Ethan? He just leaves for a fishing trip without telling me. So unfair.
We don't live together, so there's no reason to share our schedules with you.
But seriously? Can't you rush over, business trip or not? Your adorable little sister is in a pinch.
There's nothing adorable about what you're doing. So figure out how to pay that $400 on your own.
This is the worst. Hey, what are you going to do about this?
What now? Did you forget your wallet again?
No, I didn't go anywhere today. But my budget for the month is a disaster. And it's all your fault.
Wait, you mean the $400 from karaoke the other night?
Exactly. Since you didn't pay, I had to cover it out of my own pocket.
Hold on, you paid? I thought you didn't have any cash.
I didn't. I had to beg my friend to lend me the money. And now, she's threatening to cut me off if I don't pay her back right away. I had no choice but to return the $400 the next day, in full.
Well, isn't that what you're supposed to do?
Excuse me? What are you talking about? I almost lost a friend over this. It's your fault for not coming up with the money that night.
Don't blame me. I was out of town for work. And honestly, expecting me to magically appear with $400 on short notice is a bit much.
I had no other option. I didn't think it would cost that much at first.
And let's be real. You probably thought you'd ask at the last minute, and I'd have no choice but to pay. Even if that were true, you didn't ask ahead of time. You just expected me to swoop in and cover it. That's not my fault. That's called a failed freeloading attempt.
Wow, harsh.
Do you even realize how much trouble you caused? Let me ask you something. Why do you keep trying to get me to cover your stuff? Even the restaurant the other day and the karaoke. It's not like I'm there hanging out with you guys. You just want me to foot the bill for no reason.
Whatever. Older people are supposed to treat younger ones. Duh.
That's not how it works. And you're an adult. It's time to stop expecting people to cover for you.
Oh, please. You've got money.
I'm not rich.
You're way better off than me. You had a fancy wedding with a ton of guests, wore that gorgeous dress, and now you're living in a big new house. Meanwhile, my husband and I couldn't even afford to have a wedding, and we're stuck in that tiny rundown apartment.
Didn't your father-in-law get that apartment for you? Calling it rundown seems a bit ungrateful.
Shut up! The point is, you're way more privileged than I am. You should be helping me out a little more.
That's not really how it works. And FYI, my wedding and house didn't just fall from the sky. We saved and worked hard for those. Maybe instead of comparing, you should focus on earning or budgeting better yourself.
Earn more? Budget more? What's the point? I barely make anything as it is, and saving pennies won't get me anywhere. It's way easier if someone with money like you just covers the tab once in a while.
I can't agree with that logic. And just so we're clear, whether I treat someone or not is my decision.
What?
Okay then, take care.
What was that? Ugh, so infuriating. But I swear, I'll get her to pay for something next time. Hey, I heard from Mom. You're going to Paris for your honeymoon.
Yeah, that's right. But why are you bringing it up all of a sudden?
It just seems weird that you're going on your honeymoon now.
Well, both of our jobs finally slowed down, so we thought it would be best to go before the next busy season hits.
Interesting.
What?
Nothing really. Mom just mentioned that it's been 6 months since the wedding, and you're only now getting to go. So I was curious.
Yeah, well, we actually wanted to go earlier, but we were both so busy with work right after the wedding. We barely managed to pull off the wedding, but a honeymoon was out of the question back then. And since we only get time off together about twice a year, this is the first chance we've had to go.
Ah, so that's why the wedding was 6 months ago.
Exactly.
Lucky you, though. Paris sounds amazing. I've always wanted to go there, too.
Look, sorry to cut this short, but I've still got a lot of work to do. I really need to wrap things up and leave on time today.
All right. Thanks for the honeymoon update.
Hey, I finally finished work. How about you?
I'm done too. Just finished a bit ago. I'm on the train now, heading to the airport.
I'm about to catch a cab to the airport, so we should arrive around the same time.
Sounds good.
Oh, by the way, did you hear anything from Maddie?
Huh? No, not really. Why? Did she try to mooch again?
No, not this time. She asked me about our honeymoon earlier today. Apparently, she heard about it from your mom.
Ugh, seriously? Mom already spilled the beans?
Yeah, she was like, "So, you're going to Paris for your honeymoon?" It seemed like innocent curiosity at first, but then she ended the conversation with, "Thanks for the honeymoon info." It gave me a weird feeling, like something's coming.
Yeah. Well, let's just make sure we don't share any details about our trip with her.
Good idea.
And really, I'm so sorry about all the drama my sister keeps causing. She's always trying to get you to pay just because you're her sister-in-law. I've told her off about it so many times, but it never sticks.
She's really a handful.
I just wish Mom would realize that her love of gossip could stir up trouble like this. I'll have a word with Mom and make sure she doesn't let anything else slip.
Thanks. I'd appreciate that.
All right. Stay safe and I'll see you soon.
You too. Take care.
Good morning, Claire. How was your honeymoon?
Good morning. The honeymoon was great. Thanks for asking. We were even talking about taking a family vacation once we have kids.
Oh, really? Well then, speaking of one last fun adventure, you're going to cover our hotel costs for our trip, right?
Wait, what? Are you on a trip right now?
Yeah, just me and my husband. You know, since we never got to go on a honeymoon ourselves because we couldn't afford it. But after hearing about your honeymoon, we were inspired to take our own trip.
I see.
So, you're going to take care of our hotel bill, right?
What? Come on, don't play dumb. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. Well, we kind of tagged along with your honeymoon. Tagged along? Yep. We stayed at a luxury hotel for 7 nights at $2,000 a night, so I'm counting on you to cover it. Wait, $2,000 a night? For 7 nights? Yep. So that's $14,000 total. $14,000? Oh, actually, it might be a little more since we splurged on extra hotel services. My husband and I didn't bring that kind of money with us, so we figured you'd pick up the tab. You've got to be kidding. We had the best time ever, and all on your dime. Thanks, Claire. You're not seriously expecting me to pay that, are you? Come on! I'm sure you don't want to ruin the post-honeymoon vibes by saying no, right? You'll cover this one for sure, won't you? Listen, about that. Oh, by the way, the hotel was amazing. We had a suite with an ocean view, a huge balcony, and even 24-hour room service. I could order anything I wanted anytime. That sounds... And the bathroom had a jacuzzi and tons of aromatherapy oils. Super relaxing. There was even a spa and massage services. Total luxury. That much, huh? I mean, we don't usually get to do something this fancy, so we decided to go all out. My husband was thrilled. He said it was the best trip he's ever had. Oh, wait. Did we stay at a nicer hotel than you guys? Sorry if we had a better time than you, especially since you're paying and all. Anyway, we stayed at the A Hotel. We're about to check out, so come on by and settle the bill for us, okay? Listen, here's the thing. What's that? Our honeymoon was last week. What? Yeah, we left last Friday, the day you asked me about it. We were gone for a week. Wait! But you were at work that day, and yet you're calling it a honeymoon? You're just trying to avoid paying, aren't you? I asked my boss to let me leave early that day. My husband and I met at the airport after work. What? You've got to be kidding. Mom told me Friday is the start of their honeymoon, so I assumed it was this week. So, what's the plan now? About the hotel bill? There's no way I'm paying that. But... I told you before, whether I treat someone or not is up to me. But it's $14,000. Actually, it's probably even more with all the services we used. You'll have to pay for it yourselves. You're both grown adults, so figure it out together. But we don't have the money. That's what happens when you spend recklessly, assuming someone else will cover it without even asking first. I've told you before, I'm not going to play along with these freeloading stunts. You didn't think this time would be any different, did you? I thought if the amount was big enough, you'd feel like you had no choice but to cover it. Do you know what we call that? We call it being an idiot. That's so mean. Honestly, don't bring me your problems during my busy morning. I'm about to get off at my stop for work, so I'm ending this chat. Wait, work? Yep, both my husband and I are at work today, just like any other weekday. Take care. I'm not joking. I seriously don't have the money. Please, I'm begging you, just pay for it. Claire, what are you going to do about this? What? It's because you didn't cover the hotel bill that now we have to move in with my in-laws. I thought I was safe since my husband is the second son. How did that happen? Since you didn't pay for the hotel, I had no choice but to call my husband's parents.
Then, they offered to cover the cost in exchange for us moving in with them. And my husband agreed without even talking to me. Is not helping. You need to help me convince them. This is partly your fault, you know?
How exactly is this my fault?
You didn't pay for the hotel.
I never promised to cover it, remember? Even your mom felt guilty for stirring up this trouble with her gossip. Don't you think maybe you should take some responsibility too?
But come on! You're my sister-in-law. Isn't it normal to treat your family?
Only if you talk to me about it first. And even then, it's my choice whether I pay.
You always say that.
And you always keep saying pay for me. It's the same old thing with you.
Well, you didn't pay this time, did you?
Because I wasn't going to. Anyway, I'm heading back to work like always.
Wait, what?
Oh, by the way, I heard your mother-in-law is quite fond of training her daughters-in-law.
I know. Apparently, she used to live with my husband's older brother and his wife, but they're now estranged because of all the mother-in-law drama.
Really?
Yeah. The older brother's wife couldn't take it anymore and left, and her brother followed her out of the house. My mother-in-law would wake her up early in the morning and dictate how every little thing in the house should be done. If the cleaning wasn't perfect, she'd yell, "Can't you even do this right?" She'd also criticize everything she bought, saying she was being wasteful or didn't know how to manage money.
It sounds like just being in that house would give you a headache.
Word on the street is she's famous for being the ultimate mother-in-law from hell.
Good luck with that.
No way! I can't live with them. Please, Claire, you've got to help me.
I always wondered why my sister-in-law was so obsessed with getting me to pay for everything. But I eventually found out the truth. It turns out, both she and her husband are part-time workers and don't make much money. Yet they both love to live beyond their means and are obsessed with luxury. So they're always strapped for cash. Even in the apartment they were living in, which was under my father-in-law's name, they had a habit of asking their neighbors for things with lines like, "Can I have this?" or "I'll take it off your hands for you." Basically, freeloading from everyone. The final straw came when they went all out at a luxury hotel, which pushed my father-in-law to the edge. He decided to cover their hotel bill, but canceled the lease on their apartment, forcing them to move in with him and her mother-in-law. Now, my sister-in-law is living under the same roof as her infamous mother-in-law, who's known for her strict training of her son's wives. And since my sister-in-law can't manage a household or finances, she's now getting called a failure and enduring what's basically mother-in-law boot camp. Honestly, given how spoiled she's been, this tough love might be exactly what she needs.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.